My name is Joe Bolden, special teams and outside linebackers. A fun fact about me is I enjoy to cook. It's got to be fast, it's got to be easy. Sometimes it's pizza rolls, sometimes it's a piece of toast. So from Cincinnati, originally from Cincinnati, Ohio. Grew up right around the corner from my grandma, literally in the same neighborhood as a young child, and then my parents moved out to a place called Ross Township, built a house in the middle of a cornfield, grew up there from kindergarten to sixth grade, fifth grade, and then moved to Coleraine Township where I played high school ball, and that's really it. I would say I started picking up sports as soon as I was born. My dad coached high school football, was a history teacher originally. I was at a football game when I was less than 2 weeks old, and it hasn't stopped. And it hasn't stopped for all 28 years of my life so far. Football was definitely my first love, but I love baseball. I tell my wife and my brother-in-law, my family always hears it. I threw right-handed, played first base, played outfield for the high school team, caught, and hit from the left side of the plate. And I actually went to an Aces game the other day, and it made me think back, you know, if I would have stuck with it, where would I be? I love contact. I love the team facet of it and the ability to really just fuel. And there's nothing like running through another person and not feeling it, if that makes sense. I know that's not politically correct nowadays, but there's no feeling like that, just like there's no feeling like swinging a baseball bat, not feeling a ball hit the bat, and you see it sail over the right field fence. So I love that. I love the aspect of that. I love the aspect of being on the defense and special team side, because you don't really control what you see all the time. And you have to react, you have to be prepared, and it really tests how good you are as a coach now, and then as a player then. You got to be able to process, to me, and that's exactly like I just spoke on, is taking all of those things, you know, seeing the tackle stance, the running back's alignment, the quarterback's mannerisms. Did they check it? Are they going one or two claps? What's the down and distance, the personnel, at what point in the game is it? Which hash is it on? All those things that go through your head as a linebacker and as a defensive player prior to the snap, I think allows that and allows guys to play faster and things like that. And really the biggest thing that I'm taking from college, from playing in college to now, is at the end of the day, the most physical player will always win. Coach Wilson called me about the job here at Nevada. There's a process to it, but he called first and he asked for my resume and I sent it to him. He called second and he told me to pack my things. And he didn't give me an option. He didn't give me much. He started spitting information out at me, and with no hesitation, I committed to that guy and to what he's about, because of who he is. And I know who he is, and I know what I'm going to get, and I know what he expects. The expectations are high, and I want to be in an environment where they are high. And he elevates the people around him, and he strives to have everybody around him elevate those that they impact and coach every day.